Due to the ongoing violence and looting in the country, some people have started anticipating the shortage of food supplies. We're now looking at the movement of trucks at the Beitbridge Border Post between South Africa and Zimbabwe. Let's cross to our reporter, Lutendo Bobodi. He is at the border. A very good morning to you, Lutendo. Thank you so much for joining us. What have you seen at the border post?
Thank you so much. You know, something particularly engrossing, something quite interesting is that under normal circumstances, you see about 1,000 to 2,000 trucks, moving to South Africa, crossing over to South Africa from Zimbabwe and beyond, from countries like your Malawi or Zambia, your DRC, coming down to South Africa. But what if I told you that we drove about 220 kilometers from Polokwane to here and there's nothing on the road? It's just zilch, no trucks coming from Zimbabwe, coming from other African countries to South Africa. We have seen some movement of trucks, but mostly local, interprovincial, and those that are registered in Mpumalanga and Gauteng, which means they are South African. But I can tell you that in essence, they are not trucks that are moving from Zimbabwe and other countries to South Africa. Why? If you can see here, if I can step aside a bit, there's a queue of trucks waiting to cross over to Zimbabwe. This is a gridlock that is backed up for about 5.5 kilometers. These are trucks that have been recalled to base in other countries that were en route to South Africa to deliver products, mostly I think mining products. This is how the whole thing has been affected. You can see also some trucks from South Africa crossing over to Zimbabwe, and mostly carrying agricultural products. You'll remember that especially Limpopo, we transport a lot of tomato and citrus fruit to other African countries, and some of the trucks that are South African are doing just that, but you don't see a lot of them coming through. Of course, there are a few crossing over from Zimbabwe to South Africa, but they are grounded at truck stops in fear of driving to places like Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, fearing that they could be attacked over there. And now this gridlock you see here, it's caused by the fact that on the other side of Zimbabwe, I managed to position myself to see what is happening on the other side of Zimbabwe, and you can see that because of construction going on, trying to improve the infrastructure, trying to extend some terminals, it's causing these delays. But on the South African side, everything is running and operating normally.
What are you hearing on the ground with regards to possible looting and protests in Limpopo?
I can tell you, I can confirm to you, yesterday we were on the ground and we moved around towns in Limpopo, like your Sishihu, Mankweng, Polokwane, Thohoyandou, Musina. You have people who are adamant, and they're saying no looting will happen. People are closing ranks. You have taxi owners, business people. You have your street vendors who are now closing ranks and saying we are manning our malls, we are manning our shopping centers.
Right.
No looting will happen here, and nothing has happened so far.
All right, Lutendo, thank you so much for your updates. We'll touch base with you a little later on. That was our reporter Lutendo Bobodi speaking to us live, from the Beitbridge Border Post in Limpopo.